Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Hello everybody, welcome here inside of Keith Stutheit Gymnasium on the campus of Worland Middle School, home of the Braves. It is 8th grade boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, brought to you by Kirby Consulting, Thermopolis Basketball Club, and Leah May's Little House of Quilting, proud partners of Two Basins Sports Network. Today's game features the hosting Worland Braves as they take on the rival visiting Thermopolis Bobcats. This is the away stretch of a home and away series, the only non-conference home and away series that the Bobcats play this season. But we're so glad to have you all with us. We also wish good luck to the 7th graders back home in Thermopolis as they also take on the Braves. 7th graders in Thermopolis, they already played up here in Worland back in January. Before we get started, I'd like to remind you today's broadcast also goes this broadcast is dedicated to Andy Garcia, who suffered a serious injury against the Wyoming Indian Chiefs last Friday. We hope you're doing well, Andy, and we hope that you have a speedy recovery. So we give our best wishes to Andy Garcia and the Shoshone Wranglers family. Number 3 strong. I was going to have a logo on the broadcast, but I didn't really have enough time to put that up, so I do apologize about that. We'll try to have one up later on. With that being said, Thermopolis Bobcats on the road here against the Worland Braves. But the Bobcat A team got the win here last time out. Don't remember exactly how the B team did. I think they won, but either way, you know what they always say. It's difficult to beat the same team twice, especially on the road. Worland Braves wearing their home whites with the black stripes, black lettering. Worland across the chest will be moving left to right to start. Bobcats wearing their away purples with the yellow stripe, the yellow lettering. Bobcats across the chest and the Bobcat on the back of the uniform. They'll be moving right to left across your device. Bo Dafo going to get ready to get us started here at the midcourt with, I want to say that's also, I think that's Mitch Page, I believe. I don't know if that's an 11 or a 12. Referees checking with the scorekeepers. Looks like they're making a couple of adjustments to the book there. That is actually number 13, I apologize, who is not on our roster, unfortunately. So we're getting ready to go here. This is our 4th broadcast inside this building. It's an amazing place for basketball here at Keith Stutheit Gymnasium, WMS, with some really good facilities. And we are getting ready to go. Dafo in the center circle, number 13, and we are underway. Braves win the tip. Down left side, shot on its way up and in. They'll score quick. Number 14, Blake Hellier, I believe, was in on the basket for the Braves. They'll go for the trap there. They'll go to the middle of the floor. Going up to the far side, Bo Dafo pulls up for the shot. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Sam Stamatakos. Now here comes Barthelmess. Gives it up right side, shot on its way up and in. Hellier, back-to-back buckets. You know, we remember back to January in that game in Thermopolis. This is exactly how the game started. The Braves got out to a very early lead. Bobcats did eventually come back to win that game. So don't take this early first quarter performance as how the rest of the game will go. But the Bobcats do need to do what they did against the Braves in January and find a way to rebound. Or Soren Weber needs to puke in a trash can again. Speaking of which, there he is on the shot up for 3. That one's up no good. Tries to palm it back, and it's out of bounds. And 5:13 still to play. And the Braves out the gate early here. They'll kick it back up to Stamatakos in the corner. Now left side, this is Barthelmess. Now gives up left side, number 42, Turner Geis. Geis right side to Stamatakos, now back up top. He'll try to dip it inside, guarded by Dafo. That one's up kicking to go. Very good defense there by Bo Dafo. Soren Weber with it up onto the volleyball line. He'll move to the right side. Now here comes the 12 of Egger. Now left side around the perimeter. Apollo Jenks dips it back in. Weber kicks it out to the corner. Right side now up to Apollo Jenks. He'll drive into the arc, and now up into the corner here to Egger. Egger left side gives it. Apollo Jenks driving down. Shot is up. Draws the whistle. It's up and it's in. Houston, we have liftoff. Apollo Jenks with the first bucket of the game for the Bobcats. Has a chance to draw it within one as well. We're going to try and get a number on who was on the foul. But that is Worland's first team foul. Shot on its way for Jenks. That one's up, and it was a little stubborn. It will not go in. Stamatakos with it on the far side. He'll move to his right. Stays inside the 8th grade volleyball line. Now going right side. Here comes Hellier, and this is going to be, I think they said it was over the line there, so this is going to go back to the Bobcats. And a good way to rebound here after a bit of a rotten opening 60 here. And they're going to call the traveling violation as Dafo goes through a ton of contact. And this is going to come right on back to the Braves. They'll inbound it here from the broadcast side of the court. Blake Hellier will have it on the near side. He's got all 4 points today for the Braves. Hellier tosses it in. Sam Stamatakos. That's a name we were pretty familiar with from the soccer season last year. It was so much fun to watch in soccer. Now down to the left side. That one's up. That one's no good. And they'll keep it in. Soren Weber will bring it back down. Weber up past the timeline. Passes right side now to Egger. Egger. Bounce pass left side to Stewart. Now up to Weber. Now back right side. Now driving down left is Dafo. That one's up, but it's no good. Dafo's had a couple of attempts here today. Just couldn't get any of them to go. Tries to dip it in left side. Ball is tipped. That one's on the shot. Up and a foul. And so with that, number 13, the center, going to the line to shoot 2. 3:37 left to go in the first quarter. Free throws coming up for the Braves. First one on its way off the front of the rim, no good. It is 6-2 Worland, by the way. Or no, 4-2, I apologize. I was looking at the scoreboard. Shot on its way, but that one goes through. It will be 5, and the Bobcats will use their first timeout. We're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back. You're watching 8th grade boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats here on the voice of the Bobcats. Braves lead 5-2 here in the first.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back inside of Keith Stutheit Gymnasium in Worland, home of the Braves on the campus of Worland Middle School. Well, it's a soccer score here, 5-2. They had a free throw there, but it's not been put up on the scoreboard just yet. Score should be 5-2. We'll get rid of that on our scoreboard for the time being until they update it on the physical scoreboard, just so we don't get confused. And we are back underway. Here comes Dafo. He'll get up to the far side to Weber. Now Jenks loses control, and it's out of bounds. It's going back. It's going to stay right where it's at here with the Cats. 3:29 left to go in the first quarter. Bobcats had a slow start to the quarter, but they have tried to find ways to rebound back into this game. The offense is getting a little bit better here. Gets up to the corner. Now driving down right side. Underhands it back up to Egger. Egger trying to get rid of it. He'll dribble left side. Picks up the dribble. Now he'll look back behind him. That one's taken away. Number 13 on the steal for Worland. They'll come back down the other end. Shot on the way out to the right side. No good. This one's up and stifled. They're going to call a jump ball. As Brooks Barthelmess tries to go for the shot. We got one coming in for the Braves. Number 15, Cade Slagle appears to be the sub here. Also coming in is going to be Felix Matheson. Or Mathiasen. Weber passes up to Dafo. Dafo dribbles twice, 3 times, 4 times. He'll give it on back to Weber. Volleyballed away by the 21 of Brooks Barthelmess. The big guy rejects the pass attempt, but it will stay right where it's at with the Bobcats. Giving it on back. Here comes Dafo up past the timeline. Drives to the left side. Now here comes Stewart. Stewart moving to his right side. Bounce pass into Apollo Jenks. And ball is loose. They'll dive to the floor. Egger tries to pick it up. They'll call the jump ball. It'll benefit the Braves. And the Bobcats, we don't know how they did in the Lander quad against Lander and Riverton. However, we got to imagine they're trying to look for ways to rebound following that loss to Cody. We know that occurred last week. Dips it inside into the paint. That one's stolen back away by Dafo. Now here comes Soren Weber. Weber on the 7th grade volleyball line. He'll move to his left side. Now goes up to Apollo Jenks. Jenks looking to the corner now. This is going to be Dafo. He'll step out, passes to his right side. Now here comes Jenks. Jenks inside the 7th grade volleyball line. Goes left side to Stewart. Stewart tries the pass, and it's taken back away. Tipped and stolen to 13. Down on the right side, up and in. And Worland just doing what they did at Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium this past January. Off to a hot start. It's tipped away and out of bounds. Braves will get the ball back, and I think we got a sub coming on for the Braves. Stamatakos and Geis back into the game. They'll come on to replace Barthelmess and the number 13, who is going to be coming off for the first time today. 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter of this 8th grade A game. Passing the left side up top, now tries to go inside, and they're going to call a foul here, I think. Yeah, they're going to call a hold on Worland, so an offensive foul. 7-2. So that's going to cough it up and give it back to the Bobcats. 1:53 to go. Still early here in this game. Right side up to Stewart. He'll try to swing out of it. Dribbles off of a pick set by Egger. They'll go to the left side to Weber. Left side now to Apollo Jenks. He'll move to his right. Jenks in the middle of the floor. He'll pass broadcast side to Bo Dafo, and they're going to call the traveling violation. And the Cats kind of playing with no mojo to start this opening quarter. They got to find some motivation here, try to get into this game here. Apollo Jenks closes the gap. Now they'll try for three. That one's up no good. Forcing the Braves to take the three-point shot. That one's up no good. Rebounded by Sam Stamatakos. They'll try to plug the hole, and he'll kick it back out to the free throw line, now to the right side. Dips it in underneath to the block. That one's up and in. Cade Slagle with the bucket there for the Braves. By the way, they did end up counting that free throw eventually on the board, so it is 9-2. Near side, this is Apollo Jenks. Less than a minute to play here in the opening quarter. Egger, one dribble. He'll go to his right side up to Soren Weber. Weber now left side. Bo Dafo kicks it back out. Weber going to let it fly. Can't get it to go. Cade Slagle on the rebound, and Worland out-rebounding the Cats here so far. That's kind of been their main problem. We know the Bobcats are used to going up for those rebounds. They usually get a ton of O-reps, but just not this time. Worland has been out-rebounding them on both offensive and defensive. And now Apollo Jenks grabs the defensive board there. Less than 30 seconds to go. Here comes Soren Weber. Weber up past the timeline. He'll get low, goes left to Jenks. Jenks bounce pass into Stewart. Stewart kicks it back out. Dafo, he's going to go on the baseline drive. Kicks it back out now to Weber. He'll try for the college range three. It's up and it's no good. And the rebound by number 10, Felix Mathiasen. And now wide open right side, up and in. Turner Geis burns the Bobcats on the fast break. Weber going to let one last one fly, and it's no good. I can guarantee you by the end of the season we're going to see Soren Weber drain a half-court shot. He's been putting a ton of them up and almost got one to go against Cody. We're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back. 11-2 at the end of one. The Worland Braves trying to get revenge for the away loss to the Bobcats back in January. We'll be back in less than a minute. You're watching 8th grade boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats on the voice of the Bobcats.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back here, second quarter about ready to get started here from Keith Stutheit Gymnasium on the campus of Worland Middle School, home of the Braves. Well, the Braves defending their home territory pretty well, up 11-2, and like I said, this is the January game in Thermopolis all over again. Worland had a similar, if not the exact same score line in that first quarter. Bobcats came back to win that game. Let's see if they can get it together. This one's tipped and stolen away. Number 42, Turner Geis, who has been turning on the Jets here in this first half of this game. Left side shot on its way. It's up and it's through. 13-2. That is going to be Cade Slagle on yet another bucket for the Braves. So one shot coming up here for Slagle. 5:43 left to go in the second quarter. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Ball is loose. Jenks trying to get in there. He'll get the jump ball, and that is going to stay with the Braves, it looks like. And the possession arrow will favor them here. They're going to bring in a sub. Logan Stewart into the game for the Bobcats. Someone who we haven't seen on the floor yet that we could probably stand to see a little bit out of is Oliver Stranger. Getting them a little bit of help there on the basket would probably be nice. Down on the right side, shot on its way up and in, number 42, Turner Geis. What has happened to the purple and gold? Bounce pass, right side, this is Egger. Egger picks up the dribble, he'll go right side up to Cameron Martinez, who's into the game for the first time today. Now here comes Soren Weber, passes right side, Martinez, he'll let it fly, it's up and kick at the 3 to go. Rebounded by number 13 for the Braves. Again, we do not have it. It seems like he's the only one who doesn't have a name on the roster. Dips it inside. I think this is Slagle. That one's up and in. Cade Slagle. I believe he's sitting at 8 today. He's had just a magnificent game today. There's no way around it. They'll give it up to Soren Weber. He'll find a lane. It's up and a foul. And Geis came in like a rocket. Would have been a block had his hand been a little bit higher there. That will be the Braves' first foul of the second quarter. Soren Weber will go to line to shoot 2. Trying to break Apollo Jenks' monopoly on the scoreboard, and he will. That one's up and through. 17-3 is your score. A messed up lacrosse score here. Weber's going to get ready to try it again. This one's up, and it is no good. We got a buzzer. So what's the buzzer for? Oh. So Blake Hellier will get ready to toss it in. Up to Sam Stamatakos. Stamatakos left side now. Here comes, I think this is Felix Mathiasen. He'll go right side. 13 now back to Mathiasen, and now they'll call the traveling violation on the Braves. That'll feed it back up to the Bobcats. Braxton Egger getting ready to toss this one in for the Cats. Egger up to the far side. Cameron Martinez trying to find a lane. Gives up to Bo Dafo. He'll go down the right side. Shot is up and it's through. He's been trying all day to get one to fall. He finally does. Took a little bit of contact with it as well. Left side. Here comes Barthelmans. Takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. Bo Dafo in on the rebound. Here comes Soren Weber. Weber up past the timeline now to Logan Stewart. Has a lane and it's rejected. Number 13 on the rejection for Worland. Soren Weber will toss this one in. Pump fakes. He'll look up now to Dafo. Dafo to the corner now to Weber. Right side to Martinez. Up top now right wing here to Egger. Egger trying to get rid of it. Now back door. Feeds it back up to Braxton Egger. And this is a loose ball, but I think the Bobcats should maintain control. It's out of bounds. Just very sloppy passing on that possession there. I think we got one checking in for Worland. Cade Slagle, I believe, is back into the game. He'll come on to replace number 13. Braves will have the possession here. 4:02 to go. Up past the timeline, Stamatakos goes left side to Mathiasen. Now goes right side to Blake Hellier. Now right side again to Barthelmess. Barthelmess looks up to Mathiasen in the corner. And I think they're going to call something here on the Braves. And it looks like they're going to have a timeout, actually. So I think this is a Brave timeout. I'm not sure. Trying to verify here, but I think it should be a Brave timeout. So we're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back. You're watching 8th grade boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats here on the Voice of the Bobcats.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Bobcat ball here. We'd like to welcome you back inside of Keith Stutheit Gymnasium in Worland, home of the Braves. Worland Braves and Thermopolis Bobcats, brought to you by Kirby Consulting, Thermopolis Basketball Club, and Liam May's Little House of Quilting. Oh, we got a Bobcat on the floor there. Weber gets down, pops back up. You know, Weber, the only thing I remember from that game last year here in Worland was Weber getting hurt in this gymnasium on the right side of the floor. Bo Defoe, they're going to wave it off. I think they're going to call a push here on Worland, so that's what's going to negate the bucket there had that have gone in. 3:26 to go. My clock is all sorts of messed up. Sorry about that. 17-5 in case you're just now tuning in. Worland Braves on top here at home. Bobcats beat them at home this past January. Worland trying to even the score 1-1. Up into the corner, here comes Bo Defoe, kicks it back out. This is Apollo Jakes, now backdoor here to Weber. Weber right side, shot on its way, it rattles up and in. Weber's got 4. 17-7. They'll kick this one back up to the right wing. Steps out in front, it's tipped. Bobcats seem to have found a little bit of fire here halfway through the second quarter. Tries to go inside, they're gonna get a 4-man trap down there. That's gonna be a reach in for the Bobcats. Worland's going to maintain possession. It'll be the second team foul for the Cats. So they'll hold. 2:54 to go here in the half. So we've got a couple more subs coming off for Worland. They're going to bring in a couple more of their bench players here. One of them that we see is number 22, Kai Kinlan. We haven't seen him since that January game. I think also 24 or 21 into the game. That is Barthelmess, if that's the case. Left side, that one's up and it's no good on the miss by Geis. And Turner Geis has been kind of making a mess of this Bobcat, the Bobcat offense today. He's gotten a couple of fast break opportunities off of steals today. He's been kind of a nightmare for the purple and gold to deal with, but they found ways to keep him at bay so far. Tries a bounce pass. That one's stolen away. Just a bad pass, and Blake Hellier's going to bring it back down the right side. It's a loose ball. No whistle, but they'll keep a hold of it. Gets up to Hellier inside through contact and great defense there. What a day Bo Defoe has had in one-on-one situations. On the defensive end of the ball, he has been a monster today. Out of bounds it goes, and it will go back to the Braves. So the Bobcats will have to make another defensive stand. And offensively, this is kind of what we saw against Cody, right? The defense did its job really well against the Cody Bronx last week. However, the offense was just not good. Let's just not mince words. The offense was it's not on the level of the varsity team. These guys aren't going out and putting 80 on the board like the Cats are at the high school level, right? These guys, defense, it is true that defense wins championships, but offense has to be a supplement to defense. And unfortunately, the Bobcats' mantra today or this season has just kind of been play defense, worry about buckets later. At least that's how it looks to me. Loose ball off of Defoe as he gets nabbed by the court monster, but they're going to try to get it back. And a rugby pass there. Here comes the 5 of Weber through behind. It's up, no good. Defoe tried to get the bucket there. Apollo Jakes tries to go for the rebound. Blake Hellier on it there, but that's what's tipped away. Up in the air, stolen away by Weber. Loose ball again, 42 down on the floor for the, we got an injured Bobcat. It's Bo Dafo. I think he got a shot to the schnoz there. I think they're going to call an injury timeout here. I don't think, never mind. I think it is an injury timeout. So we're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back. You're watching 8th grade boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats, here on the Voice of the Bobcats. 96 seconds to go here in the first half.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like to welcome you back inside of Stutheit Gymnasium on the campus of Worland Middle School, home of the Braves. Braves up 17-7. They've been limited for the most part here in this second quarter. They've only put up 6 so far compared to the Bobcats. I can't remember if they put up, the Bobcats definitely outscored themselves in the second quarter. Kicks it back out into the corner, out to the wing, now back up top. 21 with it, Barthelmess tries to drive left side. He has had rotten luck there inside the paint today. I don't remember how he did against the Bobcats in that game in January. I think he might have had similar fate in the paint, but Weber kicks it back out. Stewart with it. Now he'll drive up to the free throw line. Now here comes a shot up the left. That one's up, no good. 14 on the rebound for Worland, and it's stolen right back away. Weber up and in. Weber, the Bobcats points leader by far today. He's sitting at 7 out of 9, if my calculations are correct. No, it is not. 6 out of 9. And they're going to call the traveling violation. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't nab Dafo with the push foul there. We got one checking in. Sam Stamatakos back onto the floor here. He'll replace Brooks Barthelmess. 45 seconds to go in the second quarter. Stewart will toss it in. Barely. I don't even know if you can even call that a press for Worland. And now they'll leave the hole wide open for Dafo. Takes the shot through contact. Up and no good. Dafo's only got 2. He's looking for another. Down the right side through transition. Good transition defense down there for, I think that was Martinez in on it, but that's going to be a second chance point for the Braves. Far side. Now here comes Dafo. Ball is loose, and it's going to be a kicked ball violation. I think it's going to stay right where it's at. Yeah, kicked ball violation on the Braves, so we'll stay with the Bobcats. 17 seconds to go. They'll legally get it into the backcourt. Advances back up into the attacking zone here. Jenks left side to Dafo. He'll drive into the paint. Shot on its way, and it's up, and it's no good. He seems to be holding that calf there. Don't know what happened. 3, 2, 1. Through the fingers, and it hits the referee. I'm sure that's attempted murder. That's going to be the end of the first half, as the Worland Braves lead 19-9, but the Bobcats outscore the Worland here in this. No, that's not true at all. As well, it was pretty close, though. 8-7. Worland did outscore the Bobcats, but the Bobcats, massive rebound there as they head into the locker room. We're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back. It is halftime. You will not want to miss the end of this one here in Worland. It's rivalry basketball, 8th grade boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats here on the Voice of the Bobcats. Braves lead 19-9, trying to get revenge and even out the win-loss column here in this 2-game series. We'll be back here in just a moment, in about 8 minutes. Here's a word from Thermopolis Basketball Club.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network. Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back here inside of Keith Stutheit Gymnasium, home of the Worland Braves. Second half of this 8th grade A game getting ready to start. And then coming after this will be the 8th grade B game. Or in the case of, I guess, 8th grade B for Worland. In the case of Thermopolis, it will actually more likely just be, well, there's going to be a couple 8th graders on there, but also be a healthy mix of 6th graders as well. We also wish good luck to the 7th graders back in Thermopolis as they also take on the Braves for Game 2 of their home and away series. So it'll be Worland ball here, and the Bobcats, I'm curious to see what kind of adjustments they made in the locker room here. They have got to be on top of their offense. The defense has actually been doing its job. They have let in a couple of easy buckets for the Braves, especially off of people like Slagle and Geis, but let this one fly for 3. I think that's their first or their second 3-point attempt of the day, and it will not go anywhere, and it looks like this is going to go back to Thermopolis. Still a super manageable game here for the Cats. The Braves cannot afford to get too comfortable here. Now here comes Soren Weber with it out of the backcourt. 2 men up front there for the Braves. Now here comes Egger. He'll look to get rid of it, and it's stripped away. Barthelmess on the steal. They'll go up top. Now here comes the 14. Now kicks it back out far side. Stamatakos. He'll move to his left side. Now up top to the 13. Again, we do not know who number 13 is. He is not on our roster. Here comes the 14 of Hellier. That one's up and rolls off the rim. That one's up, no good. Hellier on the over-up. That one's up, and that one falls through. Now, the thing about Blake Hellier, he scored the first couple of baskets for the Braves. He got them off on that. Opening run to start. He scored within the first couple of seconds as well. The Braves wanted to tip off. Hellier was right down there to get the bucket that followed. That one's up and through. And Hellier, I think he's got to be getting close to double digits by now. And getting in there, it's going to be a jump ball as Egger tries to keep it away. Good effort there by Barthelmess and Geis. However, the possession arrow is going to stay with Thermopolis. 5:10 to go. Egger with on the near side. Gets up into the corner now. Apollo Jenks. Jenks baseline drive. Kicks it up left side to Defoe. Now up into the wing. This is up to Soren Weber. Now right side. A lot of passing, not a lot of shooting here from the Cats. Jenks going left side to Defoe. That is a pretty sloppy pass. That was intended for Defoe. Left side. It's up and it's no good. Barthelmess on the miss. And he has just not had a great day underneath the bucket today. Down the right side, through contact, up and in, Turner Geis. And Geis has also been one of the main scorers today for Worland. Moving to the left side is going to be Stewart. Picks up the dribble, tries to go. And they got to help him out down there. Down the right side, shot on its way, misses. That one's up, that one's no good. 42, and that third time is indeed not the charm. Out of bounds as there's a bit of a pile going on down the other side of the floor there. Soren Weber will toss this in for the Bobcats. 4:19 to go. Weber going to look to inbound. He'll give it up to Braxton Egger. Egger, middle of the floor, now to the far side. Now here comes Defoe. It's tipped and stolen away by Stamatakos. Tries to pass it to the middle. This was taken by the 15 of Slagle. He'll kick it out. They'll go back up to Stamatakos on the right side. Dips it back inside. Stamatakos again, right side. He'll drive up to the key. Back turn. He'll look to the 42. This one's up. Cannot get the 3. That is 3 3-point attempts today for Worland. Not a single one have gone in. 24-9 is your score. Worland Braves on top here You know, the further that clock ticks down, the less opportunities there's going to be for the Bobcats. They've not scored a single time yet in this half. Down the right side, up and in. Number 13 on the bucket for Worland. Weber looks to Apollo Jenks, right side, takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. Cade Slagle on the rebound, and good pass. Oh, let him out a little too far. And I think that one was intended for Barthelmess, and we got one checking in for Worland. Felix Mathiasen checking in as Barthelmess is going to take a little bit of a breather here. 26-9, here they go far side. Apollo Jenks picks up the dribble, holds back onto it, underhands it back up to Weber. Down the left side, and we got a foul. I believe it might be on the floor here. And it is. It's on the floor for the Braves, and I believe this will be their 4th team foul, and it is. They're one away from giving the Bobcats a couple of guaranteed free throws. Weber looking for a pass. He'll toss up with one hand to Cameron Martinez behind the line. Martinez has attempted a couple of three-pointers today. None of them have gone in. Apollo Jenks, left side. And I think if the Bobcats want to gain some ground, they do need to get creative with some of their shots here. Don't be afraid of some of those long-range balls. Just don't get too long range. Right side, Apollo Jenks. He'll kick this one back up to Bo Dafo. Dafo now left side to Weber. Weber down the left side, pulls up, takes it. It's up and it's through. And that one gets the Bobcats into doubles. You know, Soren Weber, 8 points on the day. He's had a great day. Even though the team around him hasn't been has not been playing up to their potential today. We know that this team can beat Worland. They've done it before back in January. But it is a lot different to beat the same team. It's, you know, like I said earlier, I say this a lot on our broadcast, but it's difficult to beat the same team twice. It's even more difficult to beat them twice when it's your turn to be on the road. I think this is Cade Slagle taking the free throws here. He's been in the line a couple times tonight. That one's up and no good. 2:39 left to go. We have one checking in for Worland, number 21, Brooks Barthelmess back into the game. He'll come on to replace Turner Geis. Also, Apollo Jenks checking out of the game. I think we got his sub there. I think it's Logan Stewart. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's through. Braves will extend their lead to 16. And this is, I don't want to even know what the Riverton and Lander games were like, because this is not the same team we saw. That one's up, 3! Soren Weber. It's kind of a battle between him and Blake Hellier for that Player of the Game award, and they're going to call something here on the Cats. It's going to go back to the Braves. 2:11 to go. Oh, what the heck? It's a football score here in Worland, 27-14. Down the right side, shot on its way up and in. That is Cade Slagle, I believe, in on the bucket. And this one's tipped back. This is going to go up toward the wall. It'll stay with the Cats. Bobcats need to find some form here. Stewart back up to Weber. They'll pass in a triangle here. Egger back to Weber behind the timeline. Now they'll advance up to Stewart. That one's intended for Dafo. Just not good passes at all. And I think what they need to I'd see what they're trying to go with. They're trying to get their men set up, but if Worland's sending their guys back there, I think they need to call in some of those guys into the flanks here, or a little bit closer back. So I think it's going to be a full timeout here for the Cats. We're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back. You're watching 8th grade boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats here on the Voice of the Bobcats. 29-14, Braves on top here in Worland.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
2 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. I'd like to welcome you back to 8th grade boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Future of the Bobcats here on the Voice of the Bobcats. 29-14, Worland on top here at home. Trying to even out this home and away series. Bobcats got the win in January. That game was in Thermopolis. Soren Weber up top. He'll lose control of the ball, but he'll pick it up again in the wing. Now here comes Dafo. Dafo driving through. Shot on its way, no good. Rebounded by Egger. It's up and it's blocked, but Egger will grab the rebound. He's going to say screw it and let it go. That one's up and no good. That's the first three-point shot we've seen from the Cats this half. And that one's stolen back away by Stewart. Again, kind of hoping that this is what kind of gets the Bobcats going. As Samatakos gets the steal. He'll come back down the other way. Samatakos gets his way through down the right side. No good. And Sam back on the steal again. Down the right side. It's up no good on the shot by Mathiasen. About 1:10 to go here. Our clock is seriously off. We apologize about that. Left side to Cameron Martinez. He'll go right up top. Now he'll go to the key. Shot on its way from Weber. Did not set his feet properly there. And he had a good shot. He had a good look there. Unfortunately, just couldn't set his feet correctly to get that shot off. And it'll be a jump ball. Worland will keep the ball down this side of the floor. Or no, that's not right at all, is it? Yes, it is. Yeah, it is Worland's side of the floor there. 52 seconds to go. Inbound, and ball is loose in the paint. Not a very well executed inbound play there for the Braves. So come back on the far side. Martinez sets it up to Apollo Jenks. It's up and it rims out. Mathiasen on the rebound. Yes, I think that's him. Tries to go up to the far side. Weber keeps it in. Egger's going to grab it here. Up to the far side to Martinez. Now to Weber. He'll let it fly. Three! Soren Weber! And hopefully that shot ignites a flame here for the Bobcats. Right side, shot on its way. It's up, it's no good. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Braves. 11 seconds to go into third. Also keep in mind, Worland for the next 11 seconds are one foul away from free throws for the Bobcats. They'll try to get it on the inbound. Shot is up and a foul. And Worland learning their lesson from that last inbound. They're not going to let them get it away again. 29-17. Shots coming up here. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. We're trying to get that number. It's number 13 on the shots here for Worland. Again, we do not know who number 13 is. He's not on the roster that we were given. Shot on its way, it's up and it's through. And Agger looking forward here. He'll go to the right side. Jump stop, kicks it out. Dafo! It's up and it's no good on the last second three. And that's going to bring an end to the third quarter of action here in Worland. Braves on top, 30-17. We're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back. You're watching 8th grade boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Not too late yet for the Bobcats, but they got to get it going now. We'll be back in just a moment. You're here on TBSN. Here's a word from Thermopolis Basketball Club.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Worland Middle School, home of the Braves. Just across the parking lot from Worland High School, home of the Warriors. It's been a while since we've been in that old building. But it's not going to be today. 30-17, Worland Braves on top here. Getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Final one here in this A game. 8th grade B game coming up right after this. Martinez looks to the right side. Egger, you look at this game. It's not over yet, but you have to hope Bobcats will find some confidence on Thursday. They play the Grable Buffaloes coming up very shortly. And Bo Dafo tries to go down the left side. It's up and blocked. Right side, shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded. That one's up and no good. They're going to try to sling it back out into the corner. He'll let it fly for 3. That one's up. Cannot get that one to go. Bo Dafo. And stolen right back away. Down the left side. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Dafo. He'll try to get out of there. And like I said, they got Grable coming up. Hopefully that'll be a confidence booster for this A team. And they're going to need that run because they got Burlington coming up. They got one last game with Rocky coming up. And then they got the conference tournament in Grable coming up as well. They're going to definitely need as much of their A game as they can get in that conference tournament. And I just hope you got to hope that they can regain some of that confidence. They're still undefeated against Bighorn Conference teams, but they have struggled a little bit against. We saw against Cody. We don't know how they did against Riverton and Lander. But right now they're struggling against Worland. They struggled in that first quarter in Thermopolis against Worland. So we kind of knew it was going to be a bit of a challenge for the Braves. We knew that they were going to give the Bobcats a bit of a hard time. We look back at that Cody game, and this Worland team has improved. Weber puts it up. It's up no good. We actually had a fan ask us how many points Weber has now today. He's been their highest scorer today for the Bobcats. And he's not making it easy. The player of the game is going to be between him and Mr. Hellier. Down the right side, it's Apollo Jenks. It's up, but it's no good. Oh, and Jenks rolls. Oh, man. I think he was just trying to – I think he learned a couple of things from his dad, who was his physics teacher there. Try and get out as much of that momentum as you can get. So I thought Apollo was hurt there for a sec, but he was just trying to – I think he was just letting the forces do their thing there. Up into the corner now. Weber lets it fly. Doesn't get his feet set very well there, but he'll try to go for the rebound. Martinez up and no good there. Don't know why he didn't try to get out underneath the bucket there. He had plenty of space. Down the right side, up and in. Blake Hellier on yet another bucket for the Braves. Hellier's had such a good day, and he's been really tough to stop. That number 14 has been a constant today for the Braves in every play that they've been involved in. Hellier's been doing a lot of the offensive work. Slagle's been doing a lot. Slagle and Geis, I should probably say, doing a lot of that defensive work here for the Braves. Right side almost taken away by Egger. He gets him out of his shoes. That one's up, hits the front of the rim. Mathiasen kicks it out to the corner. Shot on its way for 3. Worland still with a goose egg on the three-point attempts today. That one's up and in. Number 13 as well. If we had his name, he'd be eligible for player of the game. But unfortunately, we don't have his name, so I'm not going to write number 13 on the certificate. Up into the corner, Apollo Jenks. He'll drive inside the mid-range. This is the pump fake. Takes the shot, and then Jenks gets it to go. Well, Jenks scored the first bucket for the Bobcats. We haven't seen much out of him since, but he does get his second field goal bucket on the day. Can't remember if he got that free throw. I think he did have a free throw earlier, or in that first quarter. Egger, right side to Dafo. Dafo left side, kicks it out. Apollo Jenks going to let it fly. This one's up, and it's no good. You could see him strain a little bit on that shot. Geis on the rebound for Worland. Tries to go left side through traffic. Somebody got a hand on it. And again, Brooks Barthelmess, he's a good player, but he has had a horrible day inside the paint today for the Braves. Up onto the elbow, through the middle, shot on its way and rejected. Turner Geis got his hand on it. We got subs coming on. Logan Stewart coming on for the Bobcats. It looks like Stamatakos, Kinlan, and Slagle coming on for the Braves. And Worland will call a timeout, so we're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back. You're watching 8th grade boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats here on the Voice of the Bobcats. 2:17 to go here in the 8th grade A game. B game coming up after this as well.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back here inside of Worland Middle School, home of the Braves. Coming up after this, the 8th grade B game on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats here on the Voice of the Bobcats. B team got a win over Worland in Thermopolis this past January. So did the A team. Hopefully the B team can pick up the slack a little bit here. 34-19 A team not having a good day. And it feels like that Cody game, gave them a bit of a reality check, but also I think it just kind of, I don't know what it did to them, that loss to Cody. Defoe back up now. This is to Apollo Jenks. That one's up and it's no good. And they're gonna have to work hard with these boys because they still have about, I think we got 2 weeks left until the conference tournament in Grable. That's coming up quicker than you think. And credit to the Bobcats, the A team, like we said, undefeated against teams that they're going to see in the tournament, except for 10 Sleep, Matizzi, and Riverside, because the A team did not play those teams. And I think they should still play those teams because if you're going to see them in the conference tournament, I think you need to play them. So I don't know what's up with the schools there doing that, but 90 seconds left. Time to deliver your Two Basins Sports Network player of the game. This is a tough decision. I'm pretty sure it's going to make a couple people upset. It was a close one. I'm going to give this one to Soren Weber. I'm not going to discount Blake Hellier, though. He has had a really good game today. But Weber, he got the most points for the Bobcats today. And we got to give him some credit for his effort. Worland Braves dominated this game through and through. We got to give some flowers to the purple and gold there. Soren Weber is your Thermopolis Basketball Club player of the game. Honorable mentions today go to Bo Defoe, Braxton Egger, and also, I'm also going to say Apollo Jenks absolutely deserves some credit today. Jenks has had a great game today. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's in. 35 on the board now for Worland. Honorable mentions today for Worland include Cade Slagle, Blake Hellier, obviously, and then also, I'm going to definitely say Turner Geis deserves a lot of credit as well. Geis has been a monster today. Shot on its way up and through, so he'll get both of them to fall. Egger, left side up top now to Stewart. Stewart right side again. He'll drive up to the free throw line, kicks it back out. Now here comes Defoe. Defoe up to Stewart. 50 seconds to go here in the game. Here comes Egger again. Back up into the corner now. Defoe looks back to Egger into the corner. He'll drive on the baseline. Tries to go behind the basket. Up and through. So that is a positive for the Cats. They will get in the double, or they will get into the 20s here. 15-point gap. Ball is loose. Bounces awkwardly on the floor. Stewart tries to pass up to Martinez. It's up and it's through. And a last gasp for the Bobcats. It's kind of like how there's a last burst of energy before someone dies, right? Like when they have a terminal illness. That's kind of what the Bobcats are kind of going through right now. It's 5 seconds to go. Defoe passes it up. He'll try to get up to Weber. And they still have a chance. Will not put it up in time. That's going to conclude the game. 36-23, the final score of the A game. And the Thermopolis Bobcats unable to get it done on the road here against the Braves here in the A game. And the series ends 1-1 for the two 8th grade A teams here. Worland got the loss in Thermopolis back in January, and now here in February, the Bobcats lose to the Braves here at Stutheit Gymnasium. 6 minutes have been put up on the board for warm-ups here, so we're going to be back here in just a moment for the eighth grade B game. One more time, Soren Weber is your Thermopolis Basketball Club player of the game, but a very special shout-out to Mr. Blake Hellier of the Worland Braves. I should have printed out a third certificate. I regret not doing that. He definitely deserved. There should have been like a dual deal here, but we're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back here. The board now shows 5 minutes. They have changed it from 6 to 5. So, but we're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back. Once again, the final score: Thermopolis Bobcats 23, Worland Braves 36. If that's all you're here for, thank you for stopping by. Otherwise, we'll see you in 5 minutes. 8th grade B game coming up on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats here on the Voice of the Bobcats.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network. Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back inside of Keith Stutheit Gymnasium in Worland, Wyoming, home of the Braves on the campus of Worland Middle School. I did that all out of order. I'm sorry. About ready to get started for the 8th grade B game. One more time, your player of the game for the A game was Soren Weber. Your co-player of the game, and the person I probably should have given the certificate to, it was Blake Hellier, who had a phenomenal game. It was probably the main reason Worland got out to the lead that they did. B game about ready to get underway here. One more time, the Worland Braves wearing their home whites with the black stripe, black numbering, Braves logo on the back. They'll be moving left to right. Bobcats wearing their away purples with the purple and white stripe across the arms and neck, yellow numbering. Bobcats across chest, Bobcat on the back of the uniform. They'll be moving right to left. Jackson Skelton will get ready to tip it away with Todd Tomerup, which is a name I'm pretty familiar with. We see that name heading out toward Grable every time we head out that way. Every time we head out Lovell, Cali, Grable Basin way. 6 minutes put up on the board here. Braves and Bobcats, part 2. The B team trying to avenge the A team. We are back underway at Stutheit Gymnasium. Hoyt pile near side to Archer Jenks. Jenks through the middle. It's up and they're going to call a foul. 2 shots coming up for Jenks. And his brother Apollo had a fantastic game in that A game. So never mind, it's not 2 shots for Archer at all. It's still going to be a foul on Worland, but it is going to be on the ground. It looks like they're going to call it on the floor here. Trying to toss it in. Jackson Skelton doesn't have much time. Gives it into Ben Farrell. Farrell in the corner. Great to see him back in action here. Up into the wing. He'll move to his right side. Passes up to Archer Jenks, his classmate, and that's going to be taken back away by Todd Tomerup. Gage Scheuerman, left side. This is going to go out of bounds. Somehow it will stay with Worland. Or never mind, it will not. It will go back to the Bobcats. I was getting mixed signals there. Left side, Hoyt pile. Now back up to Jackson Skelton. Skelton now up to Farrell. He'll move up to Jenks. Pump fake. Archer Jenks driving inside. Steps out. Goes right side up to Jackson Skelton. Through traffic. It's up and it's no good. And Jackson Skelton, he's one of those kids that makes you question, what are you doing on the B team, dude? Skelton has consistently been the best player, or at least one of the best players on this B roster. And I think that they need to give him some more A minutes, if you ask me. And again, nobody asked me, so I'd rather he be playing in Grable than back home in Thermopolis for the BC Jamboree. That's all I'm saying. This one's taken back away on the left side. Up through the timeline. Up into the left wing. They'll get it up into the corner. Still scoreless here through the first minute and a half here. This is Camden Zimmerman. He'll go right side now. Tries to dip it inside the paint. Shot on its way up and in. Brody McCoy on the bucket for Worland. And they'll break the ice here in this B game. Left side, Cameron Martinez with it. Now up to Ben Farrell. Farrell finds a lane. Unfortunately, not a great pass, but Farrell will get the ball back in the corner. He'll take the shot on the move. It's up and so good. Surprised they didn't get the foul there. Ben Farrell makes it look easy. Or he makes it look, well, I wouldn't say really easy, but makes it look effortless out there with his shots. And he draws fouls like no tomorrow. He does a really good job at drawing fouls. He makes it look like nothing. He barely moves his arms, and they still get the whistle. Shot was up and in. I think it was Hoyt Pyle, the 8th grader, in on the bucket. So he'll break the ice for the Bobcats. It's 2-2. Go left side. Shot is up and blocked. Pyle had a hand on it. I saw a 10. I saw blonde hair. That was definitely Pyle. Jackson Skelton gives it out. Hoyt Pyle for three. It's up and it's no good. Rebound by Martinez. It's up and it's no good. Levi Leyva on the rebound for Worland. He'll come up past the timeline. Leyva tries to pass left side. Jenks on the swat, and he's going to get the steal. Tiny but mighty. Archer Jenks, the sixth grader, gets it done. Hoyt Pyle up top. He'll move to his left side now. Here comes Ben Farrell. Farrell steps out, now gives Jenks a chance here. He'll go right side up to Pyle. Pyle looks to the basket. He'll move left side. Tosses up to Ben Farrell. And like I said, Farrell basically a cheat code here. He'll give it inside. Archer Jenks, really good pass from Farrell. Unfortunately, Jenks not able to get it in. Farrell didn't have such a good feed on his pass to Martinez earlier. Or no, it wasn't Martinez, was it? It was Skelton. But he had a good feed on that second one. And unfortunately, it was the shooter that couldn't get it done inside. That's going to go out of bounds as that was a bit of a wild pass. Got a couple checking in. It looks like Max Nieto checking in. This kid was a lot of fun to watch when they came up to Thermopolis. Oh, we have a timeout. Worland is going to use a timeout. No, they are not. I think they did, yes. So we're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back. You're watching 8th grade boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats, here on the voice of the Bobcats. Brave timeout here in Worland.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'm talking you back inside of Stutheit Gymnasium, home of the Braves. 8th grade boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, brought to you by Kirby Consulting, Leah May's Little House of Quilting, and Thermopolis Basketball Club. All three proud sponsors of Two Basins Sports Network. I am stumbling over my words. I don't like that. Back underway here. Hoyt Pyle with it on the circle. He'll move to his left side. Pyle on the screen set by Skelton. He'll try to toss it in, and it's intercepted. Number 20 on the takeaway here for Worland. He's not on our roster. Left side shot on its way. It's up and it's so good. Number 45, Brendan Marcus on the shot. Remember Marcus ravaging this Bobcat team in the A game or in the B game. Oh, Pyle on the running shot, up and in. Did you see that? That is a very tough shot to make, but Pyle made it look effortless. On the run, took it from the free throw line, no less. 1:51 to go. Bobcats with the lead. It's a soccer score. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Archer Jenks. Now they'll move to the right side. This is the 22 of Kai Kinlan, who we saw in the A game, but in very trace amounts. Shot up and no good. I believe that was on Nieto. He'll grab the rebound. Number 20 with it. He'll try the pass back up mid-range. Shot is up from the left side. Up no good. Ben Farrell tries to go for the rebound. Instead, it will be Brendan Marcus trying to go for it. It'll go out of bounds and back to the Bobcats. Have you caught up yet? 1:27 to go. So we got one checking in for Worland. They're trying to keep those legs fresh there. They got 4 subs to play with on the bench. We're trying to get that number for you. Number 52, Todd Tomarup, back into the game for the Worland Braves. It's taken every ounce of me not to say Warriors. Ben Farrell behind the back now, shot on its way for Pyle. It's up and it's no good. He'll try to grab his own rebound. And I don't fault Pyle for taking that. That was an open shot. He had a good look. He just has to line that shot up a little bit better. You can definitely see he was trying to go for that backboard, but unfortunately, I think he just kind of, I'm not going to say he rushed himself, but it was kind of a middle ground between rushing and not rushing. Number 20 with it, right side. He'll give it up to the 22 of Kai Kinlan. Shot is up and it's no good. They'll try to put it back. That one's up, no good. Tomarup on the rebound. Third time, not the charm. And now it'll be Hoyt Pyle on the rebound for the Bobcats. Less than a minute to go already here in the first quarter of the B game, if you can believe it. Cameron Martinez up to the elbow. Passes right side. Shot on its way for Skelton, and it's through. Splash! Skelton with his first bucket of the game. And like I said earlier, this kid is, I disagree with the decision to put this kid on the B team. Oh, that is going to be a traveling violation there for Worland. Tough luck there. That's going to go back to the Bobcats. He's not just on the B team for 8th grade either. He's on the B team when they play conference games as well. So that is tipped and stolen away. Max Nieto, or sorry, check that is not. Yes, it is Max Nieto. I think I accidentally called Levi Leyva Nieto earlier. Left side shot on its way for Leyva, by the way. Speaking of which, there we go. Tomer up on the shot. That one's no good. Hoyt Pyle on the rebound. Man, for such a short guy, he's getting a ton of rebounds here today. He's going to try to put it up on the running shot. It's up and it's no good, and Skelton gets it off way too late. And an impressive start to the game for the Bobcats here, a complete 180 from the A game. We'll be back here in just a moment. You're watching 8th grade boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats here on the Voice of the Bobcats. Second quarter of the 8th grade B game coming up right after this.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Welcome back inside of Keith Stutheit Gymnasium in Worland on the campus of Worland Middle School, home of the Braves. I'd like to remind today's game is dedicated to Andy Garcia and his family, as well as the Shoshone Wranglers. Garcia suffered a gnarly leg injury in the varsity boys game against the Wyoming Indian Chiefs in Ethity this past Friday. Our thoughts go out to the Garcia family as well as the Shoshone schools. I was going to have a 3 logo on the broadcast. I said this before the A game. I was going to have a logo on the broadcast, but I didn't really have enough time to put one on, so we will try to have one up for the rest of the broadcast schedule here. Hoyt Pyle, left side, now up to Jackson Skelton. He'll drive, takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by the 52 of Todd Tomrup. And now here comes the 22 of Kai Kinlan. Right side shot on its way from the 42 of Leyva. That one's up no good. He's going to get caddy cornered. There ends the baseline. That one's out of bounds. It'll go back to the Bobcats. And it's been a struggle here for the Worland Braves to start off here in this B game. We know how dominant they were in the B game in Thermopolis, but even though they did lose that game, it was still a very tight contest. Gave the Bobcats quite a little bit of trouble in that game, but so far the Bobcats, it's a close game still, but the Braves are making a lot of errors that they shouldn't be making. Todd Tomrup will inbound it, coming up off the out of bounds by the Bobcats. Moving to his right side, Tomrup looking to get rid of it. He'll try to pass it up to Nieto, and now Scheuerman with it. He'll try to pass it back up, left wing. Leyva, skip pass over to Kinlan. Back up now to Gage Scheuerman. Right side now to Leyva. Leyva through the middle. That one's up no good. And it is rebounded by Archer Jenks. Again, the small guys getting it done today. Archer Jenks and Hoyt Pyle getting the bulk of the rebounds today for the Bobcats. Left side, Hoyt Pyle, speaking of which, that one's up no good. Jackson Skelton on the rebound, up in a foul. Skelton trying to get his 3rd and 4th points here of the ball game. He does have a field goal from that first quarter, and now he'll go to the line for a couple of free throws. 2 tickets to free throw land for Mr. Skelton. Skelton getting ready to go through his motion here for his first shot. This one's up, and it is no good. Gage Scheuerman and Todd Tomrup will be on rebound duty here for the Braves. Check that. It will not be Tomrup. Instead, it will be Brendan Marcus. That will be coming up for that rebound duty on the left side. However, Scheuerman is still in the game for the Braves. Shot is on its way, and cha-ching. Jackson Skelton gets it to go. He's got 3 points today total, responsible for 3 of 7 for the Bobcats. And Jackson Skelton, I do feel bad for him. He's had a lot of good games that we haven't given him the credit he deserves, though. No certificates yet. Will he be able to change that today, though? To be fair, though, you got to wonder if that's a motivating factor, though. Down the right side, shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Off the shot by Skelton. It's like Beetlejuice. Say his name and he'll appear. Kicks out mid-range, shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by nobody. It was either going to be Hoyt Pyle or Gage Scheuerman, but instead the wall pad comes in for the rebound. Bobcats will get the ball back as it goes out of bounds. Hoyt Pyle and Jackson Skelton coming in. Pyle playing at the 1 spot, Skelton at the 5. Skelton with it. He'll drive inside, kicks it out. Ben Farrell wide open. That one's up and it's no good. By the way, 7-4. I don't know what's up with my scoreboard today. 7-4 is your score. Bobcats still on top. Shot on its way. It's up and it's rejected by Martinez. Ball is loose. Farrell tries to get down there. It's going to be a jump ball, and it will benefit the Bobcats. We got 2 subs checking in for Worland. It looks like Camden Zimmerman's going to come onto the floor. I also believe it will be Brody McCoy, if I'm not mistaken, coming on. Yes, it is. That was a 12. I am not seeing things. I don't need to upgrade my prescription. My glasses prescription. In case the YouTube bots are watching and thinking I'm talking about you-know-what. Left side, it's Archer Jenks. Jenks up to the elbow. He'll try to get rid of it, and he'll keep it in, but it's taken back away by Brendan Marcus. And this game getting closer. Worland cleaning up a lot of those mistakes from that first quarter. Not that one, though. It'll be tipped out of bounds. Jackson Skelton got a hand on it there. He was involved with Brendan Marcus on that, as Marcus was the intended target for that pass. Here comes Hoyt Pyle. Our clock is way off. We apologize. 2:56 to go in the game is what the thing should say. Now it's correct. Tosses it up to the 42 of Leyva. Through contact, up and in. I believe Leyva's got 2 or 4. Might have 2. Hoyt Pyle with it. Left side, through contact. They'll call the blocking foul. Didn't see if they called for 2 free throws or not. And they're lining up at the key, so I think it was 2 shots. I thought I saw it faintly there. 2:36 to go here in the second quarter. Hoyt Pyle, who's sitting at 4 points today, will try to make it 5. This one's up and it's no good. He's also trying. Oh, dear God, look at the score. Hoyt, please, for the love of God, make this free throw. Please, please, please. Make this free throw. Thank you. 6-8. As Pyle gets the free throw to fall, the clock is running for some reason. Up top, looks to go behind him here to Camden Zimmerman. He'll go to his left. Zimmerman steps out, now goes behind, now goes to the 12 of McCoy. Brody McCoy looking for options. He'll go on a skip pass here to the 20. 20 on the elbow, now left side, pump fakes, he'll dribble once, now pass right side to Kinlan. Kinlan down the right side, shot on its way, it's up and it's in. And that will tie the game at 8. Right side, Ben Farrell with it, he'll get up to the corner now to Skelton. Skelton, baseline drive, swings out, Pyle with it, not able to get it in his hand well enough for a 3. Shot is on its way for Pyle on the run. It's up. It's no good. He made an impossible shot earlier in that first quarter for his second bucket. A running shot from the free throw line was able to go in, but that time, unfortunately, didn't get a moving shot. Out of bounds. Here comes Martinez to toss it in. He'll toss it up here to Hoyt Pyle. Pyle down the left side. Two-hander. That's up and it's no good. He might have a chance. He gets his own rebound. Kicks out to Farrell. Farrell picks up the dribble, and it's stolen away. They'll try to toss it in. It's batted away by Jackson Skelton as if it was a mosquito. Hoyt Pyle with it inside the 7th grade volleyball line. He'll kick it back out. Shot on its way from Martinez. It's up and it rims out. Rebounded by Skelton. Rejected. It's coming back. Nope, Farrell's going to get there to pick it up in the corner. He's going to be guarded there by the 45 of Marcus, and that is going to go out of bounds. And Farrell, oh, it looks like we have a timeout. Nope, we have subs, just subs, sorry. 51 and, so it looks like Gage Scheuerman and Todd Tomerup back into the game for Worland. Kicks it out. Ben Farrell, he'll go down the right side, picks up his dribble. That one's up. Can't get it to go. Almost got it. If it was just a little up to the right, he could have gotten it to go. 50 seconds to go. He'll dip it inside down the paint as Skelton or Martinez tries to get in there for the block. That one's up, and third time's the charm. Todd Tomerup for 2. Hoyt Pyle inside the circle. He'll move to his left. Kicks it back up to Martinez. He'll drive into the paint on the move. Shot is up, and it's no good. Rebound right side. Jackson Skelton draws another foul. And that'll give him a chance to tie it at the free throw line, but he was 1 for 2 on that last attempt. 29.9 seconds to go, basically 30 seconds. Shot on its way. Off the back iron, no good. Second shot on its way. Off the back iron, no good. He won't get either of them to go. Number 20 on the rebound. Tosses it up, big move there. That one off the top of the basket, no good. That could have gone either one of 2 ways. They could have called it out or would have been one of the coolest shots ever. But Ben Farrell takes the shot, no good. Number 20 on the rebound. Farrell, I don't think, has any points yet in this game. Tries to toss it left side. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded here by by Jackson Skelton. And that is going to conclude the first half of action here in this 8th grade B game. This game has gone by super quick so far, barely any stoppages of play, and that has led for a flowing, fast game. 5 minutes up on the board for halftime. We'll be back in just a moment. 12 more minutes to go in this B game, 12 more minutes to go in our coverage here from Worland Middle School. We'll be back from Keith Stutheit Gymnasium in just a second. The score at the half, the Worland Braves 10, Thermopolis Bobcats 8.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Stutheit Gymnasium, home of the Braves. We're back underway here. Sorry. I had to go get something during halftime, and halftime was a little bit short, so. Shot is up and in, number 42. Levi Leva on the bucket there for Worland. Braves starting to find their form here after a early struggle in that first half. Jackson Skelton down the right side and a foul on the floor. It will it'll stay with the Cats here, 5:27 to go. Coming up on Thursday, I think it's either Thursday or Friday, Thermopolis Bobcats will take on the Grable Buffaloes for an ABC contest. They'll be right here on TBS. I'm sorry, I had to run. This place is so big. It's like a maze in this school. White Pyle with it on the left side. He'll drive up to the corner. Pyle, and it's ripped away. Todd Tomrup. Actually, that's not him at all. That one's up and in. Gage Scheuerman is who that was. Not Tomrup. Tomrup's number 52. 14-8 is your score here in the B game. Hoyt Pyle kicks up to the corner. Shot on its way for Skelton for two. Well, it wasn't a three, but it was still a fantastic shot by number 15. Moving up top, a little bit of a high dribble. He'll give it inside. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Gives it another opportunity. That one up no good off of Leva. Rebounded by, hold on, who is that? Number 32, that is Tristan Lee. Left side, shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by the 51 of Scheuerman, not Tom Rupp. I'm not going to make that mistake again. Left side, Leva. Shot is up and rolls off, no good, but rebounded. Todd Tomrup puts it back in. 16-10. Braves trying to get after it here in this second half. White Pyle stops, gives up. Archer Jenks wide open. Shot is up and it's in. And a defensive blunder there by the Braves. Letting Archer Jenks get that open is a crime against humanity. He was wide open on the left side of the basket. Shot is up and it's no good. Out of bounds, it's going back to the Cats. Good hustle by Camden Zimmerman, but it was not enough. 3:34 to go. They'll toss it in. Hoyt Pyle with it. They'll bring it up past the timeline here for the Cats. Pyle left side. Shot on its way. It's up no good. Rebounded by Skelton. Up no good. And Jackson Skelton, definitely the best rebounder on this B team for the Bobcats. Got after it there. Unfortunately, the shot was just not enough. But the Bobcats will get it back. They'll have a chance to reset. Pyle up, no good. Skelton on the offensive rebound. Who else would it be? They'll call the travel. A couple of groans from the Bobcat fans as well. (16-12) is your score. I think we have one checking in as Todd Tomrup comes off the floor. I believe Kai Kinlan's into the game. Kinlan right side to the number 20. He'll toss it into the right side. Scheuerman's shot is up no good. Rebounded by Tristan Lee, originally by Pyle, but it slipped out of his fingers. Pyle with it. I think Ben Farrell's into the game as well. Skip pass up to, I meant to say like fresh into the game. Rugby passes it up to Hoyt Pyle, now up to the far side to Jenks. He'll pump fake, he'll drive inside. Now up to Ben Farrell. Thunders his way up to the free throw line. Now Pyle tries to get rid of it. They'll call the traveling violation. A little bit of frustration from some of the Bobcat fans on that call as well. 16-12 is your score. Worland still on top by 4. Oh, they try to make it 6, though. Rebounded by the 51 of Scheuerman. He'll get up to the corner. He'll drive right side. Shot on its way off the front, no good. And Tristan Lee on the defensive rebound for the Bobcats. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ben Farrell with it. He'll lose the ball. Underhands it back up to Archer Jenks. Jenks now left side to Pyle. Pyle stops beyond the arc. Now here comes Farrell. And it looks like it'll be a timeout here for the Bobcats before the strip here. So that's going to conclude. So that's going to bring an end to that little stop, or to that little play there. 1:52 to go in the third quarter of this B game. You're watching 8th grade boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats here on the Voice of the Bobcats. 16-12, Braves on top here at home.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Mike talking back here, 2 minutes to go or less in this third quarter. 16-12, Braves on top of the Bobcats still with a massive shot to win this game. Glad to have you all with us. I'd like to thank some of our sponsors, Kirby Consulting, Thermopolis Basketball Club, and Leah May's Little House of Quilting. Proud sponsors of Two Basins Sports Network. Ben Farrell keeps it inside the lines here. Farrell passes it to his right side, and Pyle gets it stolen away. 22 back down the other end as he'll step out in front and out of bounds, and the steal by Kai Kinlan doesn't go much further than that. 1:41 to go. On the baseline they go. Looks to the left side. Shot on its way from Scheuerman, up and in. And Scheuerman's had himself a good game today. Right side, Ben Farrell. He'll look to the right side to Skelton. Tries to bully his way through. Kicks it back out. Farrell pump fakes. Goes left side. Shot on its way from Pyle. It's up and it's no good. And it looks like it'll be rebounded by the 20, I believe that is. And that one intended. Still ends up in the hands of Leyva. Up and in. 20 to 12. Probably about the year some of these kids were born. Up into the middle of the floor here. They'll kick it out. This is Pyle. Lets it fly. That one's up, no good. Ooh, it'll step on the line there. That will stay right where it's at with the Bobcats. We got one checking in for the Braves. It looks to be number 42, Levi Leyva. So sorry about that. I think we accidentally called Max Nieto Leyva. Pyle tries to toss it up. And it's coming back the other way. They'll end it up on the baseline. Now Tristan Lee picks it up. Jackson Skelton tries to get his way through. Now here comes Hoyt Pyle. Pyle up top. Moves to his right side. Tristan Lee with it outside the NBA perimeter. Now here comes Hoyt Pyle. 30 seconds to go through the middle of the floor. Shot is up for Pyle. Up and no good. Rebounded by the 45 of Brendan Marcus. The defense for the Bobcats is not bad at all, but the offense has just completely taken a nosedive from that first quarter. 22.4 to go. I think this is going to go back to the Bobcats, actually. Skelton feeds it into Pyle. Pyle moves to his left side, takes the three. This one's up. Three! Ooh, two. Actually, yeah, three. Hoyt Pyle. There was a little bit of disagreement on how many points it was worth. 20 to 15. Shot up on the right side. Max Nieto up and in. So the the Braves will respond, but not with a three. And that is going to bring an end to the third quarter. We are 6 minutes away from the end of this one here in Worland. Almost said Riverton. We're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back. You're watching 8th grade boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats here on the Voice of the Bobcats. We'll be back for the start of the fourth quarter.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Fourth quarter here in Worland. I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Keith Stutheit Gymnasium in Worland, Wyoming, on the campus of Worland Middle School. Fourth and final quarter here in our 8th grade action here tonight. Glad to have you all with us through both of these games. And the finale shaping up to be a good one. Worland really has found their steam in this second half. 22-15. This is the biggest gap that we've seen today. Leyva, right side to Nieto. Kicks it back out to Leyva. Now left side again up top to the 22 of Kai Kinlan. Ball is loose up onto the corner. It'll stay with the Braves. At least at first glance. Kai Kinlan up onto the far side up toward the Warrior bench. The Brave bench. He'll toss it in. Toss it up. Archer Jenks volleyballs away. And now I think that is Skelton, if I'm not mistaken, that was in on the steal. Yes, it was. Pyle lets it fly. It's up and it's no good. He had a three toward the end of that third quarter. And taken right back away by Leyva. Kinlan with it. He'll go up to the top of the key. Now tries to feed it back in. Left side. It's taken back away. Jackson Skelton feeds it back out to Cameron Martinez. Martinez near side. Left side now to Hoyt Pyle. Pyle driving inside. Stops inside the arc. Lee. Left side now up to Jackson Skelton. Picks up the dribble. Takes the shot. It's up and off the back iron. No good. And Skelton keeps it in. Archer Jenks is there to get it. And stolen away as he tried to give it off to Hoyt Pyle. Kai Kinlan on to take away for Worland. 4:50 to go. Through the middle of the floor. Right side. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Through the running shot. That one's up. No good. 42 on the rebound. Leyva kicks it back out. So it looks like a Worland timeout. They want a full timeout. So we're going to take a quick breather. 60-second timeout here for the Braves. You're watching 8th grade boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats, here on the Voice of the Bobcats. Worland uses, I believe, what will be their third timeout of the game. We'll be back here in just a second.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back here inside the Stutheit Gymnasium on the campus of Worland Middle School, home of the Braves. 4:39 still to play here. Glad to have y'all with us for some 8th grade boys basketball brought to you by Kirby Consulting, Thermopolis Basketball Club, and Leah May's Little House of Quilting. They'll toss this one back in from the baseline. Pump fakes, looks to the right side. Shot is up for Leyva, up and no good. Out of bounds, it'll go back to the Bobcats. Thermopolis will take on Grable later on this week. Should be a good one. They got some stuff that they'll need to hammer out, especially that I'm not really looking forward to that C game against Grable. I remember that game going into overtime back in January. Up onto the free throw line, it'll be ripped away in a blocking foul. 4:20 to go. Jackson Skelton gets ready to inbound from the baseline here. We got mass subs. I see Tomrup on the floor as well as Kinlan, although he was in the game already. Camden Zimmerman also in with Brody McCoy. They'll toss it into the far side. Archer Jenks drives to his left, takes the running shot. It's up and it rims out. Tomrup on the rebound. Up to the far side, advances it up to the corner. Now the shot is on its way. Zimmerman up and through. Camden Zimmerman for 2. And that'll get Worland up into a 9-point lead. Here comes Hoyt Pyle, drives his way through. It's up on a foul. 3:54 still to play. Well, it looks like it'll be free throws coming up here for Pyle. 2 of them. Shot on its way. Pyle off the front of the rim, no good. Second shot coming up for Pyle. This one's up, rims out. Rebounded by the 12 of McCoy, and he'll go with a baseball pass down court. Kai Kinlan through the shot, and it's blocked by Skelton. Pyle back turned. He'll look to the far side up to Skelton. Skelton drives into the paint, steps out, gives up to Martinez, lines it up. 3 will not go, and Martinez has not had any luck on those three-pointers, not in the A game and not in the B game. And we got a foul underneath the bucket here for the Braves. It looks like it'll be their 3rd team foul. We got one checking out, number 22, Kai Kinlan off the floor. And I want to say his replacement was number 20. If not, it was Scheuerman. Coming up in 2 minutes, we'll have our Thermopolis Basketball Club player of the game. Archer Jenks, it's a loose ball picked up by Camden Zimmerman. Zimmerman on the volleyball attack line. He'll go up onto the 7th grade volleyball line. Kicks it out, shot on its way for 3. It's up and way short. And the air ball on the shot by Brody McCoy will send it back to the Bobcats. 3:17 to go. Halfway through the 4th. And now here comes, I sound like Daffy Duck there, I'm sorry. Hoyt Pyle with it. Left side now up to Cameron Martinez. Right side to Archer Jenks. Jenks up to the corner, now to Lee. 3 minutes to go. Lee into the corner, now to Skelton. He'll try to drive along the baseline. Now back up to Pyle. He'll move left side. It's tipped. He'll keep a hold of it. Now going right side. Drives through. Takes the shot up. No good. Todd Tomrup on the rebound here for Worland. And now Thermopolis. Lee was trying to come in from behind and take the ball away. Lining up is Brody McCoy and can't get it to go. And Worland has had no luck from beyond the arc in both the A and B games up to this point. Left side. Stops on the move. That's up on a foul. Looks like they'll call it on the Braves. As Skelton slams the brakes there going up toward the baseline. 2:36 to go. Jackson Skelton will toss it in. Skelton left side now to Pyle. Pyle is going to get the ball loose. And stolen away here by the 22 of Kai, or is that 22 of Kai Kinlan? I don't think, no it is not. It's a 12 of Brody McCoy. Down the right side, shot on its way up and in, number 20. The unknown soldier in on the bucket, and Worland will get the 11-point lead. Moving to his left side is Hoyt Pyle, screen set by Farrell. Pyle lets it up, that one's up and it's no good. Rebounded by the 52 of Todd Tomrup. Through traffic now is Camden Zimmerman. It's stolen away. Skelton, left side, weaves his way through. Kicks it back out to Pyle. Sidesteps, lets it go for 3. No good. Rebounded by Todd Tomrup. And Todd's got himself a lot of those boards today. Down the left side, shot on its way for Gage Scheuerman, up and in. He's been doing that all night. Cameron Martinez with it up past the timeline. And a foul, and I think now is the right time to deliver your Thermopolis Basketball Club player of the game, and that's going to go to Gage Scheuerman of the Worland Braves. Cameron Martinez will take 2 shots here, 28-15. First shot on its way for Martinez. It rattles in. It was a little stubborn, but it did eventually go in. And Martinez will get ready for his second shot here. This one's up and will not get that one to go. And they'll just let it fall naturally. So Gage Scheuerman, your player of the game. Honorable mentions today for Worland include Todd Tomrup as well as Levi Leyva. And I'm also going to say Camden Zimmerman he has had a little bit of a role today. I'm actually going to say Kai Kinlan instead here. Kinlan will be our last honorable mention for Worland. Honorable mentions today for Thermopolis include Apollo Jenks as well as Jackson Skelton. Also, our last one is Hoyt Pyle, obviously. Pyle had a very big impact on this game. Unfortunately, just wasn't enough for the Bobcats. That one up and in. Levi Leyva on the bucket for Worland. Just over 80 ticks to go here in this ball game. Right side up to Martinez. Back up top now to Tristan Lee. You saw he wanted to go for 3, but Nieto closes the gap. Now here comes Jackson Skelton in a 2-on-1. Skelton pivots out of it, tries to pass up to Farrell. Out of bounds, it'll go back to the Braves, actually. Bobcats set to take on the Grable Buffaloes later on in the week. We'll have that up for you here in just a moment, actually, as for the sure thing. And inside and ripped away. Jackson Skelton on the takeaway. And that one roll out. Freaking kidding me. Okay, well, OBS decided it wanted to disconnect, so we apologize about that. You didn't miss a thing, I promise. Thank goodness you didn't. Middle of the floor, 20 on the shot, off the front of the rim, no good. Kicks it back out, inside mid-range, and they will call the traveling violation with 33 seconds to go. So your upcoming schedule here on TBSN, we don't have the streams up yet. We'll try to get some of those up before the end of the night, but Thursday we have middle school boys basketball against Grable, ABC contest starting at 4:15 p.m. A game at 4:15, B game at approximately 5:30, and then C game at about 6:45. And a jump ball will benefit the Bobcats here, 19 seconds to go. Friday, we got some more basketball for you. Trying to see that for you here just a sec. We're going to actually be heading up to Cali on Friday. Good Lord. So Cali on Friday, while varsity and stuff is in Shoshone. We will unfortunately not be in Shoshone. We'll be up in Cali for middle school ball. That one up on the right side, up and no good. 2-1, and that's the end of it. 30-16, the final score. Let's finish this off real quick. And then Saturday we have an all-day ordeal against Grable. Pink out day, actually, that day, as the high schoolers will host the Grable Buffaloes, starting with JV girls at 10:30 a.m. That, once again, is a pink out game, so if you're going to that game, please wear pink. That being said, that's going to conclude our coverage for today. Gage Scheuerman, your player of the game for the Worland Braves. And thank you so much for tuning in here on TBSN. That is going to conclude our coverage for the day. And as always, until next time, please drive home safe and do not pet the buffalo. We'll see you on Thursday against the Grable Buffaloes, and then on Friday against Rocky, and then Saturday for high school against Grable. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you later on in the week. Hope you have a good rest of your night and a good Wednesday as well. and take care. Once again, the final score, Worland Braves 30, Thermopolis Bobcats 16. A and B teams get swept here in Worland.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor